wouldn't believe what I've been up to today. Going down a rabbit hole of surrealistic art photography. It's just wild. It popped into my head to experiment with a mix of surrealism and my usual photography, you know? Picture this, incorporating AI into the mix and creating some sort of surrealistic digital art. How crazy would that be? I mean, Salvador Dali and his droopy clocks are pure genius, so imagine that level of creativity, but with a tech twist. It gets you thinking, right? So, Sophia and I played around with this idea at work, and oh boy, the possibilities just seem endless. It's like opening a whole new door in the realm of art. You remember Sophia, right? She's that fashion photographer at work, who I told you plays with color in her photos like a toddler with a new coloring book. Anyway, she's been a great sounding board for this latest project. Also, met this guy Ethan today. Not entirely sure where that's going, but well, you'll be the first to know. Now in other news, our dear friend Lucas, our resident design junkie, apparently found yet another street taco place. Kid loves his street food more than his design work, I swear. The way he was raving about it, you may want to give it a shot yourself. I think we now have a new venue for our next Taco Tuesday. Emily gets roped into the plan despite her infamous deadlines and detailing how she had to skip the last time due to some urgent work. Emily, always so serious about work, but we did manage to guilt trip her into Taco Tuesday. I mean, priorities, right? Oh, Lucas and Carlos think I'm about to bring down a revolution with my surrealism exp. And coming from them, it means something, And I mean, not to brag, but if anyone can pull off a crazy art revolution, it'd be me, right? Heh, just kidding. Or maybe not. Who knows? They also recommended this movie, The Entropy Paradox, and apparently, it's mind-blowing stuff. Might be worth adding to your watch list. Carlos watched it last night and vouched for how crazy the storyline is. So, weekend plans sorted, eh? On that note, I'm about to head out for a late-night photo shoot. Yeah, sometimes you just have to chase that perfect light, But I promise to share some of these exciting shots with you later. Well, gotta love how late-night running around never feels tiring when you enjoy what you're doing. I can't wait to show you what I come up with. So, the workshop was a blast. We all gathered to discuss how AI could help improve decision-making in diverse teams. Picture this, an AI tool that optimizes our work-related decisions. Sounds like a game changer, doesn't it? I was just picturing a world where human errors in decision-making are minimized by AI. Interesting concept, huh? That's not all. A discussion about this in the group chat sparked a fantastic idea. Emily suggested incorporating this AI concept in a creative project. Now, that's something, isn't it? So we kind of jumped on that and started brainstorming. Carlos, being Carlos, was all super enthusiastic about it. I say, welcome our AI overlords. He joked. Classic Carlos. Oh, and Lucas, he stumbled onto some new Photoshop AI filters. Swear that guy lives, breathes, and now clicks in AI. You should know, we, the ladies, have been challenged. Yes, Lucas dared us to come up with AI masterpieces. I say, bring it on. Expect some exciting art revolution. The best part? Carlos will be on the edge of his work desk waiting to rescue us during our tech episodes. Remember our good friend Lucas and his love for beer? We promised him a beer for each distress call. Fun, right? Despite Emily's infamous work deadlines, we managed to get her on board for the project. I can almost imagine her juggling AI concepts, design templates, and coffee simultaneously. Meanwhile, our dear Emma at Click AI was a great sport with my workshop takeaways. Mikkel, that AI startup owner, had some exciting inputs on this whole thing. He always has fresh and impactful insights that kind of give me a new perspective. It totally amazes me how these things, that begin as casual chat blurbs, can potentially revolutionize our work. This all goes back to what I got from that workshop. Leadership is about taking an idea, tossing it around, kneading it, and then baking it into something that maybe changes the game in the AI world. The idea of leading such diverse teams feels absolutely exhilarating, you know? Okay, enough about work. Guess what? I ran into Ethan today. Nothing substantial yet, but you know how it is. We'll just have to wait and see how things unfold. Well, guess I've chewed your ear off with all this chatter. The rhythm is yet to leave my soul from that drumming circle today, I tell you. Imagine me, Liv Morse, grooving to the resonating sounds of the African drums. There was this raw energy in the room, you know? Almost like every beat was a story being broadcasted from the heart of Africa. It was so free-spirited and pure. Now, that's a new experience checked off the list. And Carlos, you should have seen his face when I told the gang about it. He's all cheers and applauds, saying, "Liv, you don't cease to surprise me. AI, guitars, now drums." Classic Carlos, am I right? Now that got me thinking. Rhythm. Photography. What if we combine the two? I'm talking about capturing rhythm through the lens. Now think about it. As humans, we tend to find rhythm in almost everything around us, from the beating of our hearts to the sway of the trees, right? And what if we can encapsulate the rhythms we experience through photographs, each image telling a different rhythm story? That could be revolutionary in the field of photography, and by extension, in the world of AI. It could be the next big thing for Click AI. I've been daydreaming all day, picturing it. From African drumming circles to stunning pictures illustrating rhythm, the possibilities are endless. Emily seemed pretty excited about the idea too. She enthusiastically chimed in with, "Imagine combining all those, Liv. AI generating music influenced by Afro beats or something. God, I can't wait to start working on it soon." In other news, hiking this Sunday, right? Lucas suggested an early morning start. God bless the poor soul, always on the lookout to catch the early rays for some project. Carlos seems to be knee-deep in planning already, has even sorted out our breakfast of burgers and coffee. Haha, between all these new experiences and projects, it's never a dull moment in our lives, right? And that's the beauty of it. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't trade this chaotic, crazy adventure for anything else. For now, I need to get back to work. Planning to sneak in some research on this rhythm photography idea tonight. Yeah, it's one of those nights where sleep is secondary and work is a love affair. Also, can't wait for our hike this Sunday. Maybe we'll explore some rhythm in nature as well.